Mike.
Hi Jay, how you doing? We're at a set again. A temporary set, that is.
This is Temp 1.
This is Temp 2.
No, that's Temptation. Today,
We're reviewing Rage. Jay, you're a rageaholic, so why don't you tell the story?
Sure, I'll tell the story. So in the year 2029, a giant asteroid hits Earth. In the year 2000. And it drives humanity into the ground.
Everyone goes into these things called arcs. So in these arcs are 12 people, and they're special people, and they have special abilities. Maintain society after the impact. I can't maintain one, you know that. You wake up, and then everyone in this arc, with the exception of yourself, is dead.
Well, that is a hairy situation.
And then you go up to the surface, and the world's completely destroyed. It looks beautiful, if that makes any sense. They use the id Technology 5, or the id Tech 5 engine, that, as far as we know, will not be licensed to another developer. Id's gonna keep it, they're not gonna sell it.
The engine? Oh, yes, it's the best looking game I've ever seen on a console.
The textures, the colors, and the resolution of the textures are amazing, and the quantity of the textures.
It's ridiculous.
Like detailed. With great detail comes great responsibility. And when you turn around sometimes in Rage, actually pretty much all the time, you can see texture pop-ins. Now, that's not saying that the graphics are glitchy or anything, but you do notice this if you're really looking for it. But overall, the game is beautiful. Some people could say that this is the best looking video game on a console.
Yeah, they could argue.
And I'm glad you brought that up, Jay.
Thank you.
The console version, PS3 and Xbox 360,
Watch what you say.
runs much better and less glitchier
Don't.
than the PC version.
Like
the video. Like it.
When I first started this game,
Let me get that.
oh shit. Yeah, you get it?
Yep.
Got it. So when I first got the game, I thought, it's heavy.
The Xbox has 3 discs, 3 DVDs.
3 discs. Install it on my 360, and all of a sudden, you start playing the game. It looks spectacular, and I told you, it's a lot like a really pretty woman that walks by in the street. You see her for a second, she's amazing, gorgeous, everything's flawless.
Yeah.
But then she's gone, and you're left with a memory.
Nice legs.
Yeah.
Really nice legs.
Really like toes. It's 60 frames per second. The worlds are so detailed. I've never seen a game with such detail. Wood chips that are in the doors, and they're not the same wood chips.
It's almost gotten to the point where you feel like you're in like a Pixar film, almost.
It actually is almost. You've got this beautiful setting.
Yeah.
And you have no story whatsoever.
You have a story, but it's just the typical asteroid hit Earth. If the story was as impressive as the technical aspects of this game, sound, graphics, frame rates, this would be the game of the year.
So you know what I thought? Oh, why am I playing a 9, 10, 20 hour tech demo?
Ooh. The gameplay is fun. It's not your typical first-person shooter. There's a lot of driving elements, as people know. And the weapons are awesome.
Okay.
The wing stick's amazing.
So let's really...
Best shotgun
Let's
ever.
really get into this. Are you ready?
Yeah, I was ready when we started.
No. Let's talk about the weapons in this game are over the top.
Yep,
on
crossbow. And you can upgrade the ammo, Fat Boys, electric crossbow.
And all the ammo that comes with these weapons is amazing. You start out with standard, then you get a Fat Boy, then you have ones that literally turn into smaller bullets and smaller bullets and smaller bullets.
Then you get a Boy.
But you're just killing the same character over and over for the first 2 hours. Makes me want to not play the game.
The first 2 hours, just to warn you, is a tutorial on how to play the game, basically. Now, it's a first-person shooter at heart, right?
Kind of.
But it has the doom buggy and driving elements, and that's where the multiplayer gets interesting.
So in the single-player missions, you get an ATV right away. Yeah. It sort of introduces you to the driving aspects of this game. It plays a lot like, I don't know, Halo almost. It's like you're driving the Warthog around. A little button you push.
Boosts. And
it boosts you. Now, when you're in the boost view, I think they made a poor decision to stretch the screen out. What happens is the controls get a little wonky at that time.
It's just the distance from the camera extends to give you the illusion that you're going faster.
Well, I don't want the screen to go. I'm not playing.
To me, I thought it was awesome.
Okay,
like,
well, I'm
not going fast. You want to be burnout?
No.
I don't know what you want.
I just basically don't want it to do that zoom.
Okay,
thing.
no zoom.
Long story short.
So after the ATV, you get more advanced cars. You can upgrade. You can put miniguns on it, rocket launchers. You have like little extensions, like you can regenerate your shield on the go.
Yeah, but it's bullshit.
Okay, you don't like the quests.
The first 2 hours quests? You're calling them quests?
I'm calling the first 2 hours a tutorial.
Okay, after I call the first 2 hours of a major video game, they should grip you in there. And the first 2 hours of this made me want to stop playing the goddamn game.
I know,
even though it looked amazing.
I know what you mean.
I have to go and get the fucking parts from that guy now,
Hey!
and go to that guy,
Don't
and
swear
then I
to
gotta
my
go to that guy, and then that female character that teaches you how to throw the
wing stick.
The wing stick.
She's hot, mama.
Yeah, of course she's hot, but I mean,
What do you mean, of course?
It's just she's like a what? How is
Okay.
she even alive? That sexy in a world where these men could all, it's like Mad Max.
Oil of Olay. So multiplayer.
There's
The two modes. There's the Legends of the Wasteland, where you or a friend do co-op campaigns.
Oh, I'm a friend now.
You're a good friend, but it's nothing to do with the the main campaign. It's
No.
a separate little.
Why would it do that?
It's which is weird. Well, just separate little mini missions. Then you have Combat Rally, which is 4-player with the cars.
Yeah. Okay.
Racing.
Okay. Good.
You have to go from checkpoint to checkpoint.
Yeah.
Destroy
Is
each
it
other.
fun?
It is fun. Like there's no deathmatch, just shooting, first-person shooting, which you'd expect.
There's missteps all along this game. At what point does this game actually show its true value?
I think the boss battles.
I agree with them as well.
That was scared me. When you get the really cool weapons and when you start using that RC car with the bomb,
Oh.
it gets really fun. That RC
That's
car
fun.
is fun.
And it's supposed to be over the top, and you're supposed to be sort of just guns blazing. It goes from that little, section of gameplay,
Right.
all of a sudden into this huge world where nothing like that's happening.
Yeah, but then
And you're just walking, doing random things, talking to people. Then it goes back into this racing thing.
It's
not
not
mixed together well.
it's an RPG, first-person shooter with driving elements.
Yes.
It's like all that, and you go from section to section, quest to quest, and you do first-person stuff here, you do a race over here. So for people who like that variety, I could totally see why this is cool for someone. So you gotta applaud them to that. They tried something different, kind of. They took like these 3 genres and they put them together.
If this game didn't run at 60 frames per second and be the most beautiful game you've ever seen ever on a console, what the hell would this be?
I don't think it would be as good. This is worth playing just because of the graphics, the sound, and the 60 frames per second, totally. But the gameplay itself is kind of just above average. It's not what we're expecting from id Software and John Carmack. He makes
Everybody makes a mistake.
He makes an amazing engine, that's for sure. And just so you guys know, you don't have to install this game in order to play it. I played it off the disc first, and it ran fine. It's better if you install it. You can play it off the disc. But what's your final score?
This game here does not have one thing that is amazing. It has many things that are mediocre across the board. I wanted this to be
Amazing.
something more, and unfortunately, none of it's there. I give it a 7.
Oh my god, wow.
It's almost a 6.5.
Oh my. Woo.
Yes, it looks amazing, but what the hell happened to the rest of the game?
We're brave to change it up a bit, and I thought they did a good job with the graphics. The one thing that is totally, completely lacking, totally agree with you, is the story. There's nothing in there that's, engaging you, trying to play more of me, play more. It is a technological achievement in video game history. After the 2 hours, you do have fun with it. I had lots of fun online competing. The campaign is lengthy. This is not a short little 8-hour campaign that you get with your typical first-person shooter. So I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Everyone's not going to love this, as you can obviously see. But overall, though, if someone asked me, do you think there's something with this game, something special? And I know you say there's not. I said there is. Just because of the world that they created, you kind of just stop and look at everything. You're like, wow, finally, detail in a video game. This great detail.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it.
That's it.
So what are we gonna do now? You're gonna rage on me? You're gonna take it out on me?
No. Unplug it. Michael, unplug it. Michael, go! Down. Hang on. Down. Lie down. Sit. Good boy.
Good boy, yeah. It's a good dog. And could arguably be one of, could arguably, can you say arguably, please?
Arguably.
Okay. Can arguably, oh, this is a blooper.
Arguably. So when I first put this game into my...
Into your ass.
3 kilobytes.